Yes. We have Jono Parker here with Matt the Fat Man West. Everyone's trying to avoid it. There's someone from Calvary touting that they got a high win. I see we have a prediction that Open Door will be last place. That based on that last quiz, it's going to be tough. Grace got 5 questions. She's tough to handle. When will Kettle be telecast? The next...
I did hear, I believe it was 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock local time, which is noon Eastern, and 10:30. They're going to be filmed in back-to-back quizzes. So you'll get your fill of Kettle. Where do we predict McQuantico will finish? Well, yes. You just never know about these sorts of things. But, I'm going to have to sign off because we're about to get a live look
all right,
in.
These are all
right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Good talking with you,
Open
Mr.
Door,
West.
Woodside, and Heritage Mission, or Hillsdale. I looked up there and I don't know what I was
Who do we
thinking.
have quizzing this round?
Let's see.
Hillsdale or Open Door? Open Door, Woodside, and Hillsdale. Is that right?
All right. Let's see all 14 lights at once. All 14 at once. Thank you. All right. I'm not going to say anything else unless you have any questions because you've all quizzed with me as your quiz master, and I think we explained most everything, and hopefully I'll stay somewhat consistent as we move forward. Let's have a word of prayer, and let's see. Dr. Borker, lead us, please, sir.
Father in heaven, thank you again for another day, and we thank you, Lord, for this quiz time. We pray help that the kids all have good recall in their material, and we pray you would be glorified through this message. In Jesus' name, amen.
Now, who's the youngest, David or Rebecca? Rebecca. Are you the last one?
No.
There's one more.
There's one more.
One more. Okay, I was wondering. I couldn't quite get that straight in my mind. So, all right. Any questions at all? Let's go. Question number 1. This is a reference question. Question: what did Jesus likewise give the disciples? Number 4, Grace.
Fish.
Correct. Question number 2. Question: between whom? Number 3, Erica.
Some of John's disciples and the Jews.
20 points.
Good job.
All right. Question number 3. Question: what did Jesus lay aside? Number 3, Erica.
His garments.
Correct.
Good job.
Question number 4. Question: have a foul on Woodside. Question number 4. Question: according to John 14:19, number 4, Rebecca.
John 14. Ye. Because I live, ye shall live also.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Number 4,
Yet a little while, and the world sees me no more.
correct.
Good job.
Catherine, right? Okay. Question number 5. Question: according to John 19:40, number 3, Bobby.
In linen clothes.
That is correct. Question number 6. According to John 5:16, number 3, Jason.
Because he done these things on the Sabbath day.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question: according to John 5:16, number 3, Bobby.
So they're asking questions right now.
The Jews.
We'll wait for a timeout. Yeah.
sought to slay him.
No, those are just the people talking.
No, I'm sorry. I was asking what two things do they do, which is persecute and sought to slay him. Free question for Woodside. According to John 10:9, what shall a man find? David?
No.
That's correct. It's nice how you got your cast to match. I don't know. Maybe it's a slightly different green. So, all right. Question number 7. 6 repeated. That's right. Question 6 repeated. Question. Who cometh early? Number 3. Erica.
Mary Magdalene.
Correct. Question number 8. This is a reference question. Question. Where did Jesus go away? Number 3, Bobby.
I go away to beyond Jordan, in the place where John first baptized.
That's correct. If you hadn't have said the 2 before the 10-second, I wouldn't have let it go, but I figured 2 and into are close enough, so you squeaked that out. That's a good job, actually. All right. This is question number 8. Question. Wait a second.
What do I do? This.
All right. Question. Who had sent Jesus? Number 3, Erica.
His father.
Okay, so right here is.
No, I'm sorry.
You can see the quiz.
Toss-up question, remaining teams. Number 4, Grace.
Yes.
That is correct. Question number 9 is a reference question. This is a reference question. From where did Jesus say they were? Number 3, Erica.
And this is
Their father, the devil.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question number 4,
I'll
Catherine.
let you guys
Beneath.
answer that in just a
That
second.
is correct.
Good job.
Question number 10. Question. According to John 11:56, when, number 3, Bobby.
As they stood in the temple.
That is correct. Timeout for open door.
All right, I'm here with Miss Jessica Phillips, Miss Catherine Ludlow. Earlier we got a question. What is you guys' record? We got that from Faith. One of you guys want to take that? What is you guys' record so far?
We have 2 lows, 2 middles, and 3 highs.
So you guys are doing all right. How was your first quiz this morning? How'd you guys do? Middle. Who did you guys quiz? You want to lift it just a little bit?
We had Hillsdale and
Who took the high there?
Falls took the high, and then
Hillsdale.
Hillsdale took the low.
All right. So Hillsdale got a low this last round.
All right, time in.
All right, we're going back to the quiz. And let's see how they're doing.
It's a quote this verse question. Question. Quote this verse. John 15, number 3, Bobby.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
Correct?
Good job.
Question number 12. Question. What is not in him? Number 3, Erica.
Truth.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question number 4, Grace.
Life.
No. What is not in him in John 7 that seeketh his glory that's in him? Unrighteousness. Free question for Hillsdale. Who will they that hear the voice of what will they that hear the voice of the Son of God in John 5 do? Number 3, Bobby.
They shall live.
Correct. All right. Question number 12 repeated. Question. What did the Jews agreed all? Number 4, Grace.
That if any man did confess that he was the Christ, he should be put out of the synagogue.
Good.
There you go. Oh, it's over.
Question number 13. Question. According to John 2:1, number 3, Jason.
The third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question number 4, Catherine.
The mother of Jesus was there.
Good.
Good job.
Question number 14. Question. According to John 17:1, number 3, Erica.
When he had spoken these words,
One moment, please. No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. According to John 17:1, what was number 4, Catherine?
The hour has come.
That is correct.
Good job, Pat.
Timeout for Woodside.
All right, we are back here. How do you girls think this quiz is going? You guys want? Let's take a look here at the score. We got it. Open Door 60, Woodside 50, and Hillsdale 170. There is a big following for Mr. Bobby Smith, it seems like. A lot of you guys online are loving Bobby. He seems to be doing really well. I think Hillsdale's really, I think they're using this great
All right.
following they're having online. What do you guys think? All right, let's get back to the quiz.
Question number 15 is a finish this verse question. Wait a second. Let's do this over. Okay, question number 15 is a finish this verse question. Question, finish this verse. And other sheep, number 4, Grace.
and other sheep I have which are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd.
Good.
There you go. Oh, it's over.
All right. We are all in the error zone now. That's probably a little unusual for y'all to be the last ones joining the error zone. It's a good feeling, 170 points and not in the error zone. All right, here we go. This is question number 16. Question. According to John 4, number 4.
The woman of Samaria.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. According to John 4:30, out, number 3, Erica.
I'm switching back and forth
City.
with a live feed between the quiz master, the score.
That is
us
correct.
here.
Question number 17. Question. According to John 16:27, number 3, Bobby.
1627.
That's all right. They won't.
Ye.
You might get your own fan club.
Dude, Bobby's got a huge fan club. It is awesome. That's when they need to start trending.
He even got a marriage proposal.
He did.
From who? There's like
The Father himself.
no names.
Katie something.
Because he had loved me.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Number 4.
Because you have loved me.
Yeah.
Father loves you.
Yeah,
No, I needed more than that. I needed, why did the Father love them? Because you have loved me and have believed that I came out from God, would have been the correct answer. Free question for Woodside. What will Thomas not do in John 20 if he doesn't see in his hands the print of the nails? Number 4.
I will not believe.
Correct. 10 points. 17 repeated.
Where you guys going next? Well, I mean,
Question.
earlier in the, like,
Why is my father, number 5, Grace?
quiz started. Matt was up here talking with me. Matt and I have having a good time. I wish people would put their last name.
Time, I'm sorry. Right? Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, why is my father glorified? Number 3, Bobby.
That you bear much fruit.
Quiz out already.
That's correct. Question number 18. Question, of what were they sure? Number 3, Erica.
That's
It's got to go through. So we're taking it straight from the signal. It's going into here. It's got to go through a converter into this vid. It's called the vid blaster. That's the program name.
No, I'm sorry.
It's got to go through that into our server, online to our server.
Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, of what were they sure in John 6? Number 4, Grace.
That thou art the Christ. The Savior.
No, I'm sorry. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Free question for Hillsdale. According to John 3:15, who should not perish? Bobby?
Whosoever believeth on him.
I'll accept that. 10 points. Okay, we've got 4 questions left, and this is 18 repeated. Question number 18. Question. What in John 12 did many of... Number 4, Grace.
Too many of them. Many of them believed.
No, I'm sorry, I can't accept that. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question, what in John 12 did many of the Jews do? Number 3, Bobby.
Took branches of palm trees and went forth and met him and cried.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Did many of the Jews do by reason of Lazarus? They went away and believed on Jesus. Woodside, free question. What may ye know in John 19? Erica.
that I find no fault in.
10 points. Okay, we now only have 3 total questions left. Yes.
I understand. Thanks, man.
All right, there's a timeout right there. As you see, Hillsdale has a big lead right now with just a few questions left. So right now it looks like it's just a fight for the middle win. Nobody wants to pick up the low. What do you guys see as going down the wire between Woodside and Open Door for the middle win?
Woodside and Open Door. Woodside, they can come back.
Woodside does have some good, strong quizzers, but also
They're more stacked.
Open Door still has their lead quizzer, Grace, who
All right, this is question number
is
18.
hopefully going to carry them for the
repeated.
middle win. Let's go back to the quiz.
Question. Question number 18 repeated. Question. What by interpret... Number 5, Grace.
By interpretation.
No, I'm sorry. Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. What by interpretation is a stone in John 1? Number 4, Grace. Correct, 20. All right, 2 questions left. Question number 19 is a quote this verse question. Quote this verse, John 1, 8, number 3, Erica.
18. No man hath seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he hath declared him.
20 points. This is our final question either way. So finish this verse question. Finish this verse. Whosoever, number 3, Erica.
Whosoever.
You guys don't have to say if you guys want to go.
We just got
I'm sorry.
Last question.
Toss-up question, remaining teams. Question. Whosoever sins ye remit, they are number 4.
They are remitted unto them, and whosoever sins you retain, they are retained.
That is correct. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said it right, but it's so close I could see how you could be thrown off.
That last question.
So, all right, very, very strong quiz for Hillsdale, and the last moment there, Open Door pulls that one out. Good job, guys. All right, 2 more practice rounds in this division. Okay.
All right. That was a great quiz between Hillsdale, Woodside, and Open Door. Went right down to the wire.
You get it yourself.
What'd you guys think about that quiz? We got Quizmaster, Mr. David Pilson, 7 in here.
Yes. You can't see me, but that's okay. I just want to say that we talked last night on the podcast about how anything can happen at this tournament. And Woodside just got a loss, and it's funny because we were talking about last night how they look like the strongest team. But every time that you go into a room at this tournament, there's no break. So I want to get your guys' opinion on that. Like, how much tougher is it being at a tournament like this where you really can't walk into a room and ever look at a team and say, well, they're weaker, so we're going to at least get the middle?
You can't underestimate.
Yeah.
How much harder is that, though, than another tournament where there's 10 teams who aren't very good?
Jeez.
How much harder is it? What is the difference?
Honestly, I like when it's harder because it's more challenging. You don't have to. You have to control yourself more, but not in the way where. I don't know. It's a lot more fun going against more challenging teams. It's just.
Do you get tired quicker, you think? I mean, is it tougher? I mean, it would have to be tougher, wouldn't it?
I think it keeps the adrenaline going. I think, at least for me, it's better that way. I don't know, it can be kind of easy, clearly, if the teams are a bit weaker. But I, for one, like it when they're all harder.
I want to ask Catherine a question, which you both can relate to. You guys are on a really good team, but your team doesn't necessarily have a quizzer who's going to finish number 1 here. Like if you look at Hillsdale, they have a quizzer who is always up. Like he's up 10 to 12 times a quiz, it seems, meaning he gets a lot of errors and a lot of correct. Same thing for Woodside. Erica is nearly always up, and she may be. You guys have more quizzers who are kind of like role players, and Heritage Mission has always been that way. Not that you don't have strong quizzers, but everyone on your team can answer. And so, how is it for you guys to be sitting through 19 questions and have answered? And Catherine, I'll let you answer this. And then, on question 20, it may be where it's your strongest chapter. I mean, is it hard for that to be the first time that you're actually even called upon in the quiz?
Yeah. I don't know. You get a lot of pressure from that, but I don't know. At the same time, like for when you don't have like one main quizzer, it's kind of evens out the pressure, so it's not like all on that one person. So
If you don't know the entire text, though, it's hard to wait.
We're
until
going to
your
be
chapters
waiting
are
just a
coming, 'cause
couple
then you aren't
minutes
as prepared.
because
You're waiting.
at this
you're
point in
used to waiting,
time,
and then you suddenly have to
they're
jump
making
off.
the adjustments.
I just have to ask this quick question, and I don't want to be inappropriate, so parents forgive, but isn't it nice to have a much more handsome host today than we had last night? I mean, Matt West.
You mean you?
Great guy. Matt,
You're talking about
Matt,
yourself, David, right? You're talking about yourself.
Matt.
I don't
Matt.
think he means John.
Let's compare hosts. Cameraman. This is Matt West.
This is Matt West.
No, come on. Get in the shot. You're not quite in the shot.
Yeah, no one wants
There
to
we
see
go.
me.
That's good looking man. And now we have let's compare our other hosts today, Jono. Good work, Jono. Tell us about what a blessing it is to be good looking, have a TV face. We talked last night about TV faces.
Oh, actually, as our man behind the camera, Mr. Bob Nixon, was telling me, he said we both agreed. I think I have more of a face for radio, but it's awesome being able to serve here, talking to you guys online, and it was great. It was great talking to you girls. This is the girls from Heritage. They're quizzing next against, let's see here, Calvary and Falls in Pastor Scott's room, the fireplace room. So, girls, good luck in that quiz. It was great talking to you, and good luck in the tournament. All right, those were the girls of Heritage Mission New York from their elite team. Next thing up is going to be in the auditorium. Let's see, what do we have going on in the auditorium? We have McQuantico, Open Door, and Kettle Moraine. I know we had some people asking for some Kettle Moraine quizzing, and we're going to have some of that coming right up. Let's see how they're getting set up in the auditorium. Let's get it listen in. Sounds like they're still getting prepped, getting ready. This round we have Woodside has the bye, so we'll get somebody from Woodside to step in here and talk with us for a little bit. Woodside, you just saw they had a great quiz. Tough loss. I got a friend coming in right here. Come here, Silas. Silas, tell us who is your brother? Who's he quizzing for?
He's quizzing for Woodside Baptist.
And what is his name?
Titus.
Titus Vaughn, and he is on Woodside Baptist Division II team. Woodside has 2 Division II teams. Do you know which team he's on?
Yeah, he's on Division 2.
Is he on the first Division II or the second Division II? Do you know?
Second.
All right. Well, it's good talking to you, bud. Let's take a look in the auditorium and let you guys see what's going on there. All right, you guys need to go over there.
Asking about second.
I know her. I don't know her.
There's County Navy Division 2, there's 6 teams. There's 6 teams from Wisconsin, County Division 2. You should just had Falls drive all of us. Division 2. Yeah.
You'll be obvious.
Yeah, do it.
You guys need to go over there, okay, guys?
Yes.
All right, I'm here again with Mr. David Poston.
Yes. In fact, I have questions for the next round.
Oh, he's got the valuable information. We better put that down. Don't want anybody online to see that.
Somebody may text somebody in. What's the deal with these Wisconsin folks who they take over our chat room? You know what I mean?
It's going crazy.
45 people. I think they sign in with multiple computers.
I think so. I think they got about
probably 3 people with like 12 computers.
Probably. There are a lot of initials. Is what it looks like. I think they're
That's
making
what
up
you do when you
letters.
just make up stuff, right? In a moment, multi-box. Okay, we have about 30 people following us online right now, which is approximately 29 more people than normally listen to me. I have a girl who is nice enough to. 50 something. Sorry. Wow, we have fresh numbers coming in. What's happening right now is we're kind of in a waiting mode because even though the elite division is not done with the prelim rounds yet, Division 2 is done, and so they're getting us in Division 1 to kind of hold up until Division 2 gets started, because we all work off the same questions, and we can't have quizzers from one division way ahead of another. Their quizzers may come in and start hearing questions that they'll have later. And Bible quiz is a lot easier if you know what questions are coming. Jono, you were always a good fourth-string quizzer, so you probably could agree that if
you know the questions, that's a lot easier. It makes it easier when you get to jump out of your passage because you know the question coming.
If you know a passage, though, right?
Exactly.
Jono, how much fun is it as a church and a ministry to host something like this?
Oh, it's awesome. I haven't quizzed the past few years, but being in a quizzing in the past, going to other tournaments, this is always, of course, my personal favorite.
Sure.
Here at home, always have a good time having everybody coming in, and you have the entire church getting together. Last year, Pastor Jono was telling me, and he's told a few others, that the entire church, he said he couldn't think of one family that in some way didn't get involved.
Wow.
It's such a blessing.
Wow.
So much hard work goes in from Mr. Ed Milner, setting up, getting everything set up, Mr. Dan Klein, all of them working together, everything together, being able to show what's going on in the not the fireplace room, but the auditorium.
Isn't that amazing?
It's just awesome.
Amazing.
And Lord willing, in the future, as the Lord takes us to, Lord willing, a bigger building,
Amen.
Being able to not have the congestion we always have in the foyer.
Right. Which is fun in a way, but can be annoying.
Exactly.
Right.
When you're trying to get to another room quickly,
that's right.
It's not quite the most convenient. And then from there, being able to have cameras in all the different rooms, being able to switch off.
Right.
We tried to get something like that this year. It didn't quite work out. But it's great being able to switch back and forth in the auditorium. We have.
Oh, now are we live in the fireplace room?
No, sir.
Not this year.
Not this year. We weren't able
but
to.
See,
get
you
that
take
to work
steps.
out.
You know,
exactly.
You make steps. Like we're so far past the other tournaments that no one out there in cyberspace really cares because they're just enamored with what we do have. You know, so really our only issue is telling them what might be coming in the future. So then they're like, oh wow, there may be more.
So I remember just a few years ago.
Next year. Bigger building. Better
equipment.
Okay. Better host.
Hopefully, maybe
Ryan
get you.
Seacrest, maybe next year.
I'll text him.
Okay.
I'll tweet him. That's what we're doing.
Tim Tebow and Ryan Seacrest will be hosting.
I think Tim Tebow should be a quizzer.
We have Jeremy Lin right over here from the New York Knicks. He'll be coming over in a moment.
Team Lin, Team Tebow.
Lin Sanity.
I like that. That's awesome.
If we had Jeremy Lin and Tim Tebow, this number, the 26 that we see here, would be
several zeros.
4 or 5 zeros after it. Yes,
that's what I'm talking about. I'd love that.
Bible quiz. People would start donating money just to Bible quiz, probably.
That'd be great.
Or I could announce that I'm running for president and start trying to get money. What do you think? Hey, Wisconsin people, would you vote for me for president? I don't even know what's happening on. No. You probably voted for Obama, but we'll move on.
Where do you stand on the issues?
Yeah, that's what we need to talk about, isn't it?
Exactly. We don't need to talk about quizzing.
I'm a Gingrich supporter. I'm from Georgia, so that's.
I had no idea.
You know who Newt Gingrich is?
Oh, of course.
Probably not.
I do.
Probably not.
Former House Speaker.
Oh wow! Yes.
Oh,
very nice. Yeah.
I paid attention.
Gingrich is lying in the weeds, waiting for these two guys to deck it out for a couple more weeks, and then he'll either give up or get back in. Who knows? But we're here to talk about Bible quiz, not politics.
Just you have my support. I would vote for you.
Tim Tebow has now logged on. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica Massengale says she would vote for me, and I appreciate it.
And we had somebody from Pleasant View to tell everybody here at the CI tournament hello. We missed having them here.
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's probably been 8 years. I mean, they would have to Jessica or someone may know, but I bet it's been years since Pleasant View wasn't here. Like maybe even 8 years or so. I don't know.
It definitely has been a while.
Maybe 8
And
to 10 years.
I knew it messed with you and I's personal plans.
It did.
It did.
We don't come here for Bible quiz. We come here to play basketball.
Exactly. It's a running tradition we have is getting together to play basketball with David Poston, some of the guys from Jessica Math 8 years.
And Hannah keeps asking us to focus on quizzing, but Hannah, there actually is no quizzing happening right now for us to focus on. But I assure you, within about 10 minutes, we'll be gone, and there will be quizzing on for you to watch. So hang out with us just a few more minutes.
So
we have some future quizzers here, yeah.
Silas, you want to switch places?
See,
Titus,
the thing about young fans is they don't know much difference between you and Tim Tebow. They're just as happy to sit here with you, you know?
That's right. I think
we have
Hello, my name is Titus.
Titus, like in the Bible?
Yes.
Good. Who do we have over here?
My name is Sophia.
Now, Sophia, where are you from?
I'm from Colorado.
Right here, Woodside? They're from Woodside. Are you from Woodside?
Yes.
Good. Now, you're in quizzing?
Yes, sir.
How's it going so far?
Good.
Good. Have you got any questions yet over the 2 days? Good. You have a friend behind you pranking you. You better watch out.
That's what I thought.
That's one of your little brothers.
Tim Tebow says hi, Titus.
Hi.
Titus, I understand you're a big Tim Tebow fan, aren't you?
Yes.
Jessica Massengale says, don't worry, Kentucky will be back next year strong and ready. Jessica, maybe we could get a ride with you guys because I hope that Athens is here next year as well. So.
Oh, that would be great. That would be awesome.
Brenda wants to know how old is Titus.
Titus, how old are you?
12?
9.
Whoa.
9 years old.
9. Jeremy Lynn has now logged in. I don't think he spelled his name right, but
it's close. You know, when you're a professional athlete like that, playing in such a short NBA season like that, all those games, it makes it hard to remember how to spell your name.
LYD has actually asked a question that I can answer. Oh, that's Saturday. Here we go. McQuanago will be quizzing in the auditorium, so you can catch McQuanago on. We'll have that live, right? In the auditorium.
Yes.
Folks, you're going to be able to watch McQuanago live and in color, I believe. Live and in color. And we're having some guys get out.
Watch out.
Sorry, we're running off kids. Yes, okay, listen up. So coming up in the next quiz, which will be in 5 minutes or so probably, we're going to have McQuanago. In fact, I think they are seated and getting ready to quiz. Do we have that information? Control room? Let's find out. We're going to we'll take you live to the quiz. McQuanago is getting ready to quiz against Open Door and Kettle Moraine. Okay, so give us a couple more thoughts, and then we'll take it live there. Jono, how's it going so far this morning as the host?
Oh, it's going great. I think the most fun I've had is watching Bobby's fan club. We see another one right there. Maddie. Bobby is so cute. Don't you agree?
I'm telling you what, we've had politics, now we got people trying to find guys out here. Folks, let's keep this. I'm starting to agree with Brenda, whoever it was that says let's talk. Oh, it was
Hannah.
It was Hannah.
Is that right?
To talk about quizzing. So, Aaron Rogers has checked in from Wisconsin. It was great. You know, Jessica, it was great to see Grace back. Yes, it definitely is.
Former number one quizzer.
Yes. She's not as good as she used to be. I hate to be so negative, but Grace is, I mean, when you see a phenom at 7 years old, and then you see her again at 14 or 13 or something.
It's not quite the same.
No, she's not quite as good, but she's probably learning piano and all kind of other things as well. So I think we're still waiting on this tournament to begin.
Do we have the results?
We've got coaches, and can we show them a live shot and still talk?
Yeah, we definitely can
Let's
do that.
see if we can show them a live shot of the auditorium where they are preparing to get ready here to quiz. You'll see Kettle Moraine's coach Tom Fuller, I believe, is at the table. Does that look like Tom Fuller? Anybody?
You're getting a question here.
Okay.
What's your top 3?
Oh wow, that's actually an easy answer right now. The top 3 is easily Woodside, Hillsdale, and Calvary, Florida.
Who do you see as number 1?
Well, Woodside is number 1 by a slight margin. The margin was larger, but they just lost.
They just lost to Open Door.
Yeah.
In the last few
and
questions.
Open Door was
right down to the wire.
Last night, Open Door was the next to the last in rankings at the end of last night.
That was great quiz. Just as we were talking with the girls from
New York, yeah.
Every quiz you go into, It's going to be a tough quiz. You're going to have to do your very best. Stay focused, stay on your game, and be ready. You can't take a break from anybody.
Let's bring us back to the live shot here of us. We're going to bring in Jonathan Gilmore. We have some fans wanting to know about Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, you switch with him. We need to get him in the shot. We got Mr. Gilmore here. Jonathan, I think you have some brothers out in the audience, but
yes,
we'll talk to you really quickly. What's the strongest team your team is quizzed against?
Our team, well, I'm quizzing D2 right now, so
you're in the lower division.
Yes, that probably. Let's see.
We got Heritage Mission was really good.
Heritage
yesterday.
Mission's pretty good.
But there was a team that was ranked higher than them, and I'm trying to remember which team it was. Maybe it was Kettle Moraine. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Let's look at the teams. We may can jog our memory.
Yeah. Okay.
In the Division 2, we have Abilene Falls, the Hawaii team, Heritage, McWanago.
McWanago's pretty good.
They're pretty good. Kettle Moraine, Temple, Tennessee.
Yeah,
they've got some talent. Yeah. Woodside teams, Tri-City, Mountain View from California.
Yeah.
So I think it was that Kettle Moraine team who's really
they're pretty good.
Sharp, aren't they?
Yeah.
And Falls, I heard last night from some very reliable sources that Falls' second team in the Division 2 looked as good or better than the Falls High School, the higher team. Had you heard this yet?
No, I haven't. Really.
Last night, that was the word on the street.
Okay.
Now Falls came. Now your older team came to quiz today. They looked a lot better this morning.
Yeah, they were not quite feeling it last night. We were doing a little better. We got five highs.
We have some folks wanting to give a shout out to Steven and Mark from Falls. Do you know those guys?
Yeah. They're my brothers.
Steven, jump in.
Yeah, Steven.
Just come.
That's probably my dad.
Just show your face in front of the.
How's it going?
Do you think? Let's see who your dad is. MFW? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't know. So your only fans are family?
Tim Tebow says hi.
Yeah, Tim Tebow says hi.
Oh no, it's our cousin. Oh, it's Mary Faith. Mary Faith. How's it going?
Mary Faith, that's a cool name.
Hey, I want to let everybody know who's listening to us right now that Mr. Schultz is the greatest.
Mr. Schultz is the guy. There are 60 people watching right now.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So Mary Faith is the only one talking to you right now, but there are others who are also watching. Okay, we're going to take it live to the auditorium, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Before we do that, let's let Steven say a word, man. How's it out here? You enjoy being here?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's my first time quizzing here. So but last night I had a couple of quizzes. Like we had 5 quizzes. I quizzed out 4 out of the 5 quizzes.
You quizzed out 4 out of 5 quizzes.
Yeah.
Right here.
He was pretty lighting it up.
Like one time I quizzed out with no errors. Other times like 1 or 2 errors.
So maybe we should go ahead and just bump you up to this other division.
But
that's how it should be. After the preliminaries, you ought to get moved if you're too good for the others.
We were just finding our zone, so I didn't quiz out then, but we were just figuring out what we were going to do.
Okay, guys. All right. Well, thank you so much for swinging by. Jono, if you would, go get this guy for us. We want to talk to him for just a moment. Right here in the tan shirt with the gray hair. Yes. Invite him over. Yes, come over. Yes, come on. Please come on. We got 60 people watching online. Come on. He didn't want to come until we convinced him that he'd be important if he did this. Come on, sir. Have a seat. We've got the camera right here. Good to see you. Now, I'm David Posted. Remind me your name. You told me last night.
My name is Larry Navarrete.
Larry Navarrete.
Yes.
Good. Now, you are from Life Center.
Yes.
In Texas.
Yes.
And Michelle Lopez, who had been and may still be in Las Cruces. Is it Las Cruces area?
She's in Las Cruces.
And so she's been coming across to Texas and helping out with the Bible quiz program there at your place, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about when did that start? When did she start getting involved, or when did you guys get the idea for Bible quiz? How did that come to be?
Well, she's been doing it for a while.
Okay.
She's been doing it for a while, and so she, her family is part of our church, and they've been just teaching us how this works, and she offered to help us out to develop a team. We were excited. It's been a challenge. But our kids love it.
Oh, man. I've been watching them walk around just with smiles all over. Yeah. Let's get this young guy right here. Get a couple guys. Come on over. Let's pan out a little bit if we can, or get a wider view if we can. These are a couple quizzers who are from Life Center, and this is their first year at the competition. Come on in. You can squat down here kind of somewhere. And this is their first year, and they are learning how to Bible quiz. And it's tough at times, is it not? let's let you guys talk a little bit. Who wants to go up first? How fun is it to be here for you?
Well, it's really fun, but it just takes a lot of hard work.
It is a lot of work. How long have you been doing Bible quizzing?
Well, this is actually my first year.
But when did you start working on the Book of John?
Barely this year.
Okay.
Actually this year.
Okay, good deal. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Tell us your name for those that are watching.
It's Iram Aguilar.
Cool. Okay. Iram? Iram? How do you say Iram?
Iram.
Good. Iram. Okay. Good. You have to get me straight. It's Hiram if you were going to pronounce it in English, right?
Yeah.
But Iram. Right. Good. Okay, let's let somebody else jump in. Who are you?
Orlando.
Orlando. We have some people from Orlando, Florida, so that may help them. We have Orlando. Now, you're quizzing here, right?
Yes.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Good.
It's tough.
It is tough, isn't it? It is tough. If you've not been involved with Bible quiz long, there are times where it can be very frustrating when you sit around and see other teams who they're jumping on the first couple of words. You don't even know what the question is. And you can't just say the whole verse. You have to choose what you think the question might be, and that's really tricky. So,
especially on references.
when it gives you the whole, like according to John 10:5, then they're about to jump, and you don't even know what the question is. Now, what's your name?
Daniel Navarrete.
Okay, now do you know this guy? I thought your last name sounded very similar. And you're on the team this year? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
How do you guys like the weather up here?
It's nice, but I'm used to the heat.
Oh, used to the heat. It's been cold, huh? Okay, we're going to take you guys live to the auditorium. Let's get the crowd to give a little hand clap here for a great job up here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Good to see you guys. Hey, listen, keep working hard, okay? Keep working hard. I started at your age, and I did not do very well, but I kept going. And you can do the same. Hey, thank you so much, Larry, for joining us. We're going to go to the auditorium. Jono, take us away, and we'll be back with you guys in a half hour or so.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Let's go ahead and get to this quiz with McQuanago. And who else do we have in this quiz here?
I believe it was Cattle Moraine.
Cattle Moraine.
And Open Door.
Open Door.
2 Wisconsin teams.
2 Wisconsin.
We're going to have a station break.
All right, let's take
a few seconds.
Quick break for station identification.